Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces April 29, 2022. With regard to communication, today should be a busy day. Letters and phone calls to people close to you are likely to take up a lot of your time. You might be organizing a meeting or social event of some kind. You're probably feeling especially optimistic and enthusiastic at this time, and therefore likely to spread these feelings to others. You're also more likely than usual to sense intuitively what's going on with them. All your relationships, from acquaintances, to business partners, to lovers, are likely to seem very rosy. Social events could prove stimulating and exciting, and beneficial on more than one level. A romantic attraction to someone from a distant state or foreign country might suddenly hit you. Even if you're already involved, this person is definitely worth getting to know at least. You'll probably find that you have a lot of interests in common. You might find that other people's strong opinions are dictating the activity of today. The overall atmosphere is intense, so you might just want to lay low and let others have their way. Don't try to put up a fight. Unexpected opposition may come out of nowhere and take control. There is a powerful force at work asking you to attend to your own business with passion. Today is a good day to consider new ideas about increasing your income. Though this is a good time to study and consider investment possibilities, it is not a good time to actually make investments. The facts may be different from what you read or hear. Wait about a week before making up your mind. You also might consider a second job or a way to turn your hobby around into a money-making enterprise. You will have to put up with unpleasantness in your private life, being asked repeatedly to take a stance on awkward conflicts. Some decisions may be taken that cause you great pain. Try to see this phase as a chance for inner growth. If you find the right way of doing things, you will be successful. No one actually has a normal home life, so don't worry. It's not just your family. Sometimes you just need to chalk up Aunt Sally's outburst about your dusty molding to the complexities of aging. Go with the flow. Constantly tempted to seek pleasure for yourself, you don't even consider the thought of sharing intimate moments with another. If this is the way you feel, your attitude may satisfy you in the short term, but you notice something is missing, you're disenchanted. Practice self-restraint, reflect on your conduct. Today you are feeling especially imaginative, and you might find yourself wanting to try your hand at writing, painting, or composing music. The past is especially appealing, so you could also want to stroll through an art gallery or museum, or attend a concert. Use your intuition when doing so, as it is operating at a high level and messages might come through the art forms, which brings insight and perhaps revelation. Write down your impressions. You are going through some turbulence in your numerological chart these days. It would be good for you 8 to keep your equilibrium while getting rid of certain ways of behaving. Be open to new ways of looking at things. If you aren't, you could be overbearing today and provoke some tension in your family or with friends. To avoid any breakouts with those close to you, be conciliatory and everything will go for the best. This appears to be a day without much resolution. You might conclude a problematic issue only to find later that there are still many unanswered questions. Make lists of issues that absolutely must be resolved today. Focus all your attention there, and let other things slide. Take extra care with any communications, as errors and misunderstandings are likely. At the same time that the moon returns to your work sector with a chance to check in after the sun left last week and before Venus and Jupiter return to usher in a new chapter, the stars align on a number of fronts not connected with work and job matters. This will guard against overthinking things when there is a need to keep your mind and your options open. One area where the stars have aligned is on the communication and relationship fronts in what is a taste of things to come. This is the start of a closer collaboration between the communication and relationship gods. Just as the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your romantic sector and with Venus and Neptune, the planets of love and dreams still aligned, Mercury and Pluto come together to give the communication lines on the relationship front a boost. This is the first of 3 times they will come together like this over the next 6 weeks, bringing a taste of things to come. Our eyes in the sky. During this time, we will all use our energies to ensure peace and kindness at all costs. However, with Neptune's alignment with Mars in Pisces, we could be unsure about how to move forward. The good news is that we can create the life we want and become the person we've always wanted to be. It might be hard for you to voice your opinions and views right now, and being unable to express yourself can make you feel stuck. Focus your pent-up energy on a creative project or hobby. This project can satisfy your need for artistic expression as it helps turn your dreams into reality. This transit can also help us embrace our spirituality. Instead of looking outward, try to look inward. Finding your spiritual core could be challenging right now because you aren't sure about where you align in the universe. But if you can think outside the box and connect with different energies, you can transform your ideology and views. Sign up for a yoga class or learn tarot to expand your mind and horizons. Participate in an activity that can help you on your journey and keep you busy. We can be so tuned into the collective that we end up absorbing emotions that are not our own. Being unable to identify where others end and where we begin can trigger anxiety and bodily stress or hypochondria. Guilt or shame can be unnecessarily felt for actions taken or words spoken. Try to cut yourself some slack and consider distancing yourself from crowds or other environments saturated with dense energies. Shortly following this, the Moon opposes Jupiter in Pisces, perpetuating the strange feelings born of the Moon-Neptune opposition. Because we are hypersensitive, we might assume that the best course of action is to act generously with others to mitigate feelings of unease. However, we can give more of ourselves than we have at our disposal, put our trust in the wrong people, or promise something which we can't deliver. Although we might be taken advantage of at this time, the greater risk is that we will offer ourselves up willingly as a target. Our intentions can be further clarified when someone else seeks us out for guidance. The advice we offer helps another, but we realize in the process of delivery that the message is also for us. This is a good time to use traditional approaches or lean on the wisdom of those with more experience to help us make informed decisions.